We are here on this amazing day. Okay everyone, this is Cam Jones, FX Daily Analysis. Disclaimer, I am not a professional. Please watch these videos at your own risk. These videos are for entertainment purposes only. Thank you. Friends and family on Discord and Telegram. Families and friends will prosper. Let's pick up for business. Okay everyone, we are marking up AUD CAD. We're going to head over to where price began at. Let's take a look at what's going on. So back in May of 93, the market started off right into a bearish drop, went into an area of support. Market went right into an area of support. I see a formation. I'm going to demonstrate what I see. It's a double bottom. Double bottom. Here we go here. First leg, second leg, third leg. So the fourth leg of the retest happened literally at the same time. So the market pushed up. This is the fourth leg. And then the market came down with that wick to come back up. And we got that push up to the top. Market broke previous areas of resistance. Went to new areas of high highs. Very bullish in this section. It broke an area of resistance here. Broke an area of resistance. Ran into the top of this area of resistance. Wasn't able to break. Market came back down and created enough momentum for a full push up to the top here. Once we got here, we probably would figure out something's going on because you would see this pattern. It wasn't a clear pattern for us to take entry if it closed out here, but this one showed that it engulfed over the previous one, which can show that, okay, this is like the market's going to go down. So somewhere in between here, you guys can be looking for entry. When you see these two wicks at the top, all this shows that the market is losing momentum, so the market may just drop. That's exactly what it did. Market came up, closed out, dropped, extremely bearish, back to areas of support. So it created enough momentum here for another build up. There's actually a pattern here, which is this green bullish pattern that engulfed this red bearish pattern. So once that market would have closed out, you could have took the entry. It would have took us back up to new areas of higher highs. Once the market got here, it returned back to new areas of higher highs. This probably could have been where the market has been the highest at. From there, the market reached this area of resistance. The market came back down to retest areas of support to come back up. So we'd have been buying. We would have sold here. Would have bought here. Would have taken here, sold here, and we'd have bought here. And then once we'd have caught this pattern, which is the bearish pattern, engulfs all of this bullish. Actually engulfed two bullish candles. There's two green candles, red closed below, two greens, showing that the market may just drop, and that's exactly what it did. It broke an area of support, broke a second area of support, broke a third area of support, ran into an area of support here, wasn't able to break, created some momentum to push up, wasn't able to break the resistance, came right back down for that drop, broke the support. From there, the market went right back up to retest previous areas of resistance. Broke resistance here, second level, and right here. Let me demonstrate what I see. So right here is a double bottom, and I'm gonna demonstrate what I see. So this is so when we see double bottom, most likely the market is gonna drop after the retest, and here go the double bottom. So this will be the first leg, this will be the second leg, this will be the third leg, and this will be the fourth leg. So it shows that the market pushed up to this area of resistance, not once, not twice, but the market dropped, but it definitely touched more than just the twice I'm saying, because we are in a higher time frame, so it's going to see as much touches as you can. But as you see all these wicks, once you go down a time frame, you're going to see multiple touches with the wick. So basically, market touch, was able to break. The retest happened here, came up, retested something here. The wick came all the way up to the top, and it dropped right back down. Double bottom, double top came, retest, market dropped. Let me see. From there, the market broke the support, came back to retest previous areas of that support, which turned to resistance because the market dropped. So it created new levels of lower lows. So this could have been the market lowest as ever been back in March of 01. I definitely dropped previous below where price started at, I think back in 96. There's a formation here, so I'm going to demonstrate what I see. It's a double bottom. So the market came down to this lowest low area. Here it goes, the first leg. It's the second leg. Here comes the third leg. So fourth leg, it is the double bottom, and this is where the retest happened at, and then the market pushed right up to new areas of higher highs. So we got a few pushes, 1, 2, 3 pushes to the top. And we can see that clearly market broke previous areas of resistance, 1, 2, 3, and it got to back up to, it's trying to reach up areas of previous areas of higher highs. Wasn't able to make it back there. We see the market, we see this bearish pattern that just happened. It closed below the bullish, and that shows that the market's going to go down. Also, we see the wick sticking up. Definitely shows that the market lost momentum, closed out here, and then the market dropped, broke through the areas of support, not once, but twice. Once, twice, went to new levels or previous levels of support, came back up to retest it, and the market just dropped again. Back to new areas of lower lows, broke 2 areas of supports, maybe 3. There's something going on here. And then went into new areas, previous areas of support. And I see a formation here, so I'm going to demonstrate what I'm seeing. So right here is a double bottom. Is actually 1, 2, 3. I see about 3, maybe 3 double bottoms, 4 double bottoms. So I'm just going to hit it while we go. So here go the first one. This is the first leg, second leg, third leg, fourth leg. And then we get the retest, but it didn't happen right away. The market actually pushed up higher than what I'm used to seeing. And then we can see that the market is breaking previous areas of resistance. From there, so that's the first double bottom, and then we got the retest. The retest wasn't able to push the market up like it wanted to, so the market just retested previous areas of resistance inside of the lower time frames, and it just dropped back down. Then another formation happened, double bottom again. There we go. The first leg, second leg, third leg, fourth leg. The retest is at this doji. Market came up, retest at that doji, they come back and push up. So once we know that we get the retest, after the retest, most of the time the market pushes up again, and it did. It didn't do a long push up, but the market did reach new areas of previous areas of resistance. I see another formation. I'm going to demonstrate what I see. It's actually a few formations here. I see a large one and I see a small one. So it's like some inside others. So the first one I see is, so from here, once the market wasn't able to break this area of resistance, it dropped back down through 1, 2, 3, about 4 levels of support, went back to previous areas of lower lows. And here we go, the first leg formation of a double bottom. First leg, second leg, third leg, fourth leg. After the fourth leg, so once that happens, we'll see the formation of double bottom. The retest happens right here with that near that red candle, and from there we look for the market to push up. Boom, exactly what it did. Went back into previous areas of higher highs. So we caught this double bottom here, but there's also another double bottom that made this market push up higher than what it did, and I'm going to show you guys what happened. So if we take this out the equation of this double bottom here, and we just think of this as one long drop, I'm going to show you the next formation I see. There we go. First leg, second leg, third leg, fourth leg. So after the fourth leg, after the formation of double bottom, what happens? We find a retest. Here we go. The retest happened right here. Boom. You know, it happened definitely multiple times before it did that full breakout, and the market broke out and created new areas of higher highs. Okay? It took time to get there, but it did. I also see another formation. I'm gonna demonstrate what I see, and this is the area. This is the area that dropped the market down. Okay, so what I see here is, for some reason, this trend line won't stop following, but we're gonna keep it on there for now, figure it out. So what I see here, so market went into new areas of higher highs here. It went to previous areas of higher highs, because we see how it got respected over in this area. So I can erase this. Okay, so don't mind this trend line that got dropped. It's glitching sometimes. So from winter market went back into new area, previous areas of higher highs. So I'm gonna show you guys what happened. The market tried to push up again to create new areas of higher highs from the previous areas over to our left over this way. So once we had that double, the market tried to do a double bottom and push up after the retest, but it never happened. So I'm gonna explain what I see. This is the first leg of double bottom, second leg, third, and this is the fourth leg, and this is where the retest happened right there, and the market pushes up like it always do, and all it did was just push up to back to previous areas of higher highs. It returned back to previous areas of higher highs, and then it wasn't able to break, and we would have seen that bearish pattern that's engulfed the bullish pattern. Once it closed out, we could have took the trade, and the market dropped right back down, and it actually broke through one area of support to go into previous areas of support. From there, we can see that this is the area that drew price action down, because market, ever since this drop, the market was trying to come back up. We can see a whole bunch of formations of double bottoms in here, just trying to play around with it. First leg, second leg, third leg, fourth leg. Here go to retest. Now we're looking for the market to push up most of the time. It didn't happen. It pushed up a little bit, but it wasn't able to break this level here. So once it wasn't able to break this level here, we can see with these wicks sticking out, it's getting real wicky over here. So when we see we're getting wicky, it shows that the market is not able to break through, because it's pushing multiple times. I know we're looking at a higher time frame. We probably see 1, 2 touches, but truthfully, it happened 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, about maybe 6, 7 times the attempt. But that's only just looking at the wicks. But if you look on the time frame, it's definitely maybe like 30, 40 times. From there, the market wasn't able to break, so it dropped back down to previous area of support, bounced around in here for a little bit, and then the market pushed back up. Looked like it just did a formation of double bottom again, and then the retest tried to happen here. It broke the resistance to come back up to the resistance, wasn't able to break previous areas again. So we can see that the market touched this area once, twice, attempted, but nowhere near 3, 4, 5, so 6. So it's trying over and over again. And I know we see 6 on this time frame, but if you go down the time frame lower, it's going to be way more than 6. It's going to double, quadruple. And then the market wasn't able to break, and it dropped back down to the area of support to try to come back up once again to touch that area of higher highs where the previous was at. So once we would have seen this wick, we would have known that the market was going to drop, because this wick is too long, and this is the longest wick in this area. So it definitely tried one more time. Big push, wasn't able to close out at the top of this wick. Market closed out. Looks like a doji. Can't really see if that's a bearish engulfing pattern here. It could be, but if not, we could have just waited for the next candle to close out, which is bearish candle here, this red one. Once it would have closed out in this section here, we would have seen, okay, you know what? The market may drop, and that's exactly what it did. The market dropped, and we got some retests in previous areas, so it still tried to come back up, but it wasn't able to. So market just retested previous areas of resistance and dropping lower and lower. And then from there, we are back to return to previous areas of lowest lows, and now we have to find our overall trend, and it looks like an uptrend. Okay, so we figure out that the market has returned to previous areas lower lows, and it's trying to return back to previous areas at high highs. So when the market is at lows, it's going to return it back to previous highs. If market is at the highs already, it's going to return back to lows. So that's market structure for us, and we also did figure out what is the overall trend of the market, which is a uptrend. We're going to clear our market red markups. We are going to head over to price action. I don't know why none of this erased. Okay, I don't know why this is glitching, but let me see if I can erase it all the way. Alright, I want to clear my Forex 101, so we're going to have to eyeball it. Remove. Okay, so now we're going to look for our SR lines. I mean, we got to place our trend line. So we did figure out that market is at lower lows, and when market is at lower lows, it will be trying to return back to new areas at higher highs. So this is price action, and we're looking for price to level up here or level up here. So let's take it all the way to the top here, bring it all the way across. From there, we are looking for SR lines. And the way we're going to do that, we're going to look for price action. So price action is this last candle. It has about, if you look over to the right, it says 5D2H, and that's 5 days and 2 hours for this close for this candle to close out on this time frame. So once it closes out, then it's probably going to look like it's going to go up. So for our SR lines, we look for price action, which is a red candle. So we're looking for, okay, what is price is trying to break? Just look at this red, that little red line that's going across what price is currently at. Look what it's trying to break. It's trying to break this level here, and it perfectly lines up to the other side. What else do we see? If the market price doesn't, let's say if it breaks this and it goes back up, how far would it go? We're going to grab this inverted peak here, this area right here. And let's say if market goes back down and break this level here, how far would it go? It looks like it'll go probably right here. And we can see that it looks plain. It actually broke out, came up, created new previous areas of high highs, and it came back to retest here. You know, so it looks clean so far. We're gonna head down the time frame. Hold on, there's actually something else going on in here, and I almost missed it, but let me show you. So I actually put this SR line here under this inverted peak, but truthfully it looks like that's not where we'll go, because market did drop and it's trying to shoot back up. So I would probably set my SR line is right here at this peak. So if it breaks that, then I'll probably head up to this area, this peak right here, this inverted peak. But for right now, this is fine. We are going to head down the time frame. We're going to tighten up our SR lines. We are looking for SR lines on the lower time frame, and let's see what we see. So we're going to look for price action, look over to the left for price action, try to see what price action is trying to break or was trying to do. Is this area here. So we're looking for, let's do a top-down analysis. We're looking for peaks. There's a peak here. Okay, I don't see any more, but it seems like something is missing. So I'm going to slide down the time frame. Excuse me, I'm going to slide over to the left to see if I can pick something up, which I did. There's another inverted peak here. There's a few touches here. So this area here, and also this area is here, still connected to one. Gotta grab this. And it also gets respected in this area here. So that definitely looks very, very, very clean, with the bodies of the candles touching with the wicks. From there, market dropped down. Now we're looking for market to go probably respect our SR line to try to head up the price action. What we're going to do is we're going to identify what's going on in the market by doing this. Let's grab an area of, let's grab our rectangle, and we're going to grab the highest high, which is here, and we're going to bring it all the way down to price action candle, which is this wick right here. So we're going to check down lower time frame to see if we can find a pattern, because something's going to form here. I think I kind of see it, but I'm not sure. Let me see. Head down the time frame. So whatever it's going to do is going to identify itself in this rectangle. It's actually going to, it's probably going to, let me see. Definitely ain't going to be this high. Market may return back to this high, but the overall area that we're paying attention to is this section here. So high is high, because the market will take some days to get here. Not saying it won't, it wouldn't. So right here in this area, whatever the market is gonna do is gonna form in this area. As long as we wait, we can see the market identify itself as the pattern. The pattern is going to identify itself. Definitely well respected. I just move it over a little tighter. So what I see price is probably going to do is it may just do something like this. It may respect our uptrend. So it went to new areas of higher highs. It wasn't able to break, so the market dropped all the way back down. It respected our trend line. And also, we tighten up our SR lines, so the market may do something like this. This is the first leg. This is the second leg. So we are in the uptrend. I'm not too sure how far the market's going to go up, but it's definitely going to drop back down once again. It can drop back down to our trend line, or close to our trend line, or halfway mark, and the market can come right back up for that W formation, retest something in here, and then reach the new areas of higher highs. I'm just guessing right now. I don't know. We have to wait to see what the market's going to do. So whatever the market's going to do, if we see some type of engulfing pattern or double bottom, single bottom, teacup, etc., whatever pattern we see is going to show itself in here. So we just got to wait. It's just a waiting game for right now. Okay, so to identify what is going to happen in this rectangle, what we're going to do is going to go to Google. You guys are going to type in Forex pattern cheat sheet, or Forex pattern cheat sheets, and you're going to go to images, and you guys will view all the images of the patterns. My thing is, you don't have to memorize the names of them. Just memorize what you see. Look at it every day, and once you see the trade, or once you see the pattern identify itself, you guys are going to know if the market's going to go up, it's going to break out trend line, it's going to go down. But right now, it looks like it's an uptrend, and it's respecting our trend line. And right now, it's a waiting game to see if we can see some type of confirmation for us to take entry. We do see here that the market did come down. It definitely respected our support area here. This candle formed, this bearish candle formed, this bullish candle formed, this green one. It came up halfway mark, wasn't able to break the bearish candle, the red one. The second candle came out, actually formed above it, but it never closed out. There's a possible chance if this market here closes above here, we may get something like this. That's why I feel like it may be the double bottom. It may not be. That's why I would just wait. I wouldn't rush it. But this is, I feel, first leg, second leg, third leg. We'll probably get the fourth leg somewhere here, retest what happened, and it's gone. Which would be an amazing trade. So let's take a look at if we would put in for these pips, how much we'd be looking at with our trades. Let's clear off some of this. Okay, it's not working. Never mind. So what we're going to do is we're going to head back to price action. We're going to zoom in and see what's going on. So let's zoom into this area here. And what we're going to do is, so what we trade is the breakout pattern. So we're looking for price to come from lower lows like it did. And when it comes out of here, when it gets to our SR line, we will not take entry. We'll wait for it to break out, to come back to return, and it would take it up here for the TP. Once again, we don't take it here. We wait for the market to break out SR lines, come back to retest, and we take out to the next TP. Once again, we wait for the market to come out our SR line, come back to retest, we take entry, and take it next to our TP. So what we're looking for price to do, so what we're looking for price to do, let's say in this lower time frame, price came up, broke out, we wait for it to retest in the lower time frame, and then wait for the breakout here. So let's say if we would once we see his trade, how much we'd be looking at. So let's say, you know, once market come back down, we'd be looking for entry at this SR line. We're going to take it to our next SR line. Let's take a look at how many pips we can be looking at. Okay, this is an amazing trade, everyone. Once we see the breakout, we can see it's actually happening here. Let me go back. Let me go back so I can mark this up for you guys. Let me show you something. So we already know the market dropped in new areas of lower lows, and this could be the first leg here. And we got that push up for that second leg. It broke previous areas of resistance, and the market come back down, retest something here. That would be the third leg, and then we'll get that fourth leg, and retest will happen again somewhere, and it's gone. We got to remember too, the weekend is coming, Saturday and Sunday. For CAD, I know we're looking for an uptrend. So as of tomorrow being Saturday, the market may just consolidate sideways just for a little bit, and then when Sunday come or Monday come, the market start going back to that uptrend. So this is an amazing trade, everyone. This is 29 pips to the top, 19 pips to the low. You can't beat that. If you want to overextend your TP to a next level, you can, each his own. Just wait for the breakout, the retest. You wait for entry to the next TP. The trade is golden for a looking at CAD for 29 pips up to the top, 19 pips to the low. Okay, everyone, this is Cam Jones, FX Daily Analysis. Thank you for watching, and thank you for your attention.